Transparency. Minister Nakubu, Kama. Then this minority, say, yes, set up a committee. Then
committee.
Then people say no. But what is happening? I'm not a parliamentarian. I don't know whether one day I'll be a parliamentarian or not. But I think that our MPs, our leaders, NPP leadership, we should exhibit trace of transparency. Minister Nwababeka, brilliant presentation. And this is for better yantiasie. Say ya buapayo, say ya nokru. And hagene. But a moment committee. Muna esa mujansi. Ya preso yante. Yante o my. Because you see, baby, I mean NPP for no MP sitting here say, I've been monitoring the Auditor General's report in this country for so many years. Since NDC time, NPP time. At the assembly level, no, this level, municipal level, metropolitan level, no, sikadia ni sikawia ni sikabia eyarano.
I'm from my dream call.
Minister Nama, brilliant presentation, but break down the specifics. You been to some brother, your man, you tuan suka, you tuan kaniaka, you tuan wika. Minister Nama, the specifics, no. And the parliament as a body, no.
But you had to so.
And the one piece I say no. I mean, it is not a good cause for a party like New Patriotic Party. Because New Patriotic Party, the transparency, won't fire M2 NDC. Sabi, I'm not insulting NDC. But the history of this country, where I say, I'm on your cool piano. Sabi, Nafe, and any tipa, any MPP.
Right, liar no everybody and I know 80 and come on and the way you know your name, the baby Ghana home come up. And I said, yes, Matthias, there.
Let's go back to 1979, you know.
By my history.
Yeah, oh, that's all the from master of history, historian. June 4th, 1979, Rollins Yeku. Binimbala ya prison, Bisubere Yeku, near Oberfani Biahana, there was a change of government. Now, in between, no, AFRC, no, and Sembe Brisi, and Manimu, Manumu Yeshe. Nipa ni bebre achichi binim de wom kokot omom de wom kokot no obu okra o chese bia court no te se modanim ha owura danim ha si no baba de no wuram no ba ma na transe no ba ka prodatum na mpoma bia bie udin de sai se midin de sai o ya adwuma wa he fam ya adwuma wa ya se wa koye we ati abana ya no cross anya nokore ya se ya jelu 30 years
yen to azubi.
Go and read S-Party Shackelford and S-Party Kwachi. Kwachi was the Inspector General of Police. S-Party Shackelford is reported, a law report. S-Party Shackelford is reported. Kokane. A lot of cases. So, after...
and they court Senate.
So, after... the handing over to Hilal Imam no ebinim ko contested conversion no na seizure of their properties no
say appeal
challenging the court. Lawyers, your friend procedural irregularities, your friend of fraud, your friend of abuse of the legal process, and then same bebre. So when they challenged most of their cases no bebre no this year, there was not even trial. In fact, there was a case which was handled by Crantonado. Papa noa, krata noa, bere nipa no babian for ben fan konsan wom. Aben ne konsan wom no. Krata akron say ya convert no kra. Abesi na yehu krata no. And someone found the one about the better air Pharisee from paying for the air fanamra. Come on, cool them. And these judges, the Japan Court there and granted, I don't know. They were high court judges. Till most of the cases call money. Most of the cases call money. When the revolution came 31st December 1981. Now the actual 1st January 1982 no. Our PNDC buy no. Like I said PNDC budget no. Now say no. So they were all picked in 1982 because most of the cases in Yejai, AFRC convicts, Oma Yasizi, Omoniama, or overturning, and not most of these 3 judges. Now, when you are handling this case, you find a serious dimension. Serious dimension in this case is then say a judge for no quantia. Then a major retired aqua or the never count. So to say, I don't be a man for count the medal of the judges, the medal of the judges, the medal of the judges. But on time to say a crabby who him diano, near a medal of the 3 high court judges and a retired army general aqua. So it turned out that sir aqua only Chikata Konya problem in Congo in 1960. No, they went to this Lumumba issue. Lumumba in 1960 when they went there, they were all military generals. And only Chikata Konya problem. And Tina is also on the count. Now, a serious twist. If you read Yidane's book, the man who did the investigation, the murder of the judges and the tabi, your friend Yidana, well, a book, I've read from A to Z.
Okay.
If you read Yidane's book, I just say, Yankopon and Sevu Ghana Atos Sabra. There was a serious ethnic agitation.
I say, near Nancy and the wireless who when nice Quebec can trouble.
Yeah, Yidane's book, not just look, you look at Wama Yatra or for the murder of the judges. All of them, apart from Amate Kwe. Nkwa oyenkra ni no wama ka ni nyina no were from Volta region.
Okay.
Wama ka ni nyina wo Tapo Senyo Amedeka, they were all from Volta region. There are issues we just want to all of us pese bia tie no bia amfanagre no bia amfanagre somra now womo kwa kidnap womo no womo shabatakari nko a
jobega se bia eye esrimfo na ebese
sabibi no
etia voters
yeah aye judges no so why batakari why
susuye bi omsusu ya na say
well
planting
well read the next book now womo kono a womo we no there's evidence amatekwe evidence chese nkrofo chese amatekwe di womo nante daytime we fie ni
ano chechire homo a
we fie ni so tama be kwa kidnap womo no womo nhunu be mistakenly they went to fie bib
ani ni kwanzo mko
so when they got to the gate you know no security man be say mo hwehwe hwan no see you ya hwehwe obi no see wan let ya no board judge ni dini na judge no free Volta region womo microphone ko am say oni enye ha enye ha so me da nya say womo sorry ya no mo
peke womo obuma tip off
na womo ni say na matakwe de womo
achinchi akire womo
now these 3 high court judges and the retired army general were all accounts. What you say no? Read Yidane's book. Me say read Yidane's book. Enya me obribo na me tia me kan. Enya me wa wutie me anopre. Mfa so mo bia mommy me nka hwe. Me nsere hwe. Me mpagya hwe maaye. Enya kwaku Sharif the traveler. No the asem baba ho asem. Obribo ahemfa asem maaye.
Kwaku frempon.
Kwaku your friend Sharif the traveler. Konongo zongo. Computer.
So edu da bi say ya. Then ya na
so lawyers decided say saada no ye be na fofida.
Assembly okra munni.
Aya nkokot. Ya kai wo mu. Nti na akọ Supreme Court building no a CCA no. Ubehu mo binim be kan statute, binim so be kan best. Ya ye fe kurase de be kan statute. Say ya kurase for there.
Ohoni.
Ya the statute tetefo. We krom for the be kan ba miensa. ena there. And that is Kwamne Japan Papa can be. Then Cecilia Cranton Ado. Then Sarkodie, then the retired Army General. And lawyers are finding difficult to bring in the Army General because no one can. Now, Army General, and also no, I'm such a phone to me celebrity. Now, I want this to be on record, sir. Jerry John Rollins and call my Thursday to be that.
Uncle.
That.
I didn't hear.
John Mahama and call my Thursday to be that. Mon friend, crank, President Mahama. Now, no bribo had my Thursday one could be that.
I am no fine.
Region behind my Thursday.
Another Kobe.
Because of my Thursday, the visit to Portugal, Okasobai. Maybe catch MPP. Yeah, no, mine, yeah. So MPP for
my President Kufokobi.
Kufokobi. At any point in time. At times, I don't recollect. I don't recollect. At times, even as a lawyer. I bet me about say be okay. I bet me about say be another.
So then now. Something my do
say Mahama or Tiase Rollins Diawu until they want to bisa Mahama.
So lectures so that no. That no lectures, no lectures.
So at one go be that. It's a very serious to know. Na nkwara mu tie me ne. Nkirema fa mu tie me. Muntie yie mane no tradition ben na pen man na friend Ghana and ba ben pe Ghana.
Between the two political parties.
Two political traditions. Now, Okujato, Sam Okujato. No, no, yes, or mobile my Thursday, Peter Lajetimo. By planning, I say, by I chibetum Rollins a chiwom. A lot of folk who are planning, say,
that then time, not a soldier by and I say,
no PNDC.
Okay.
But for I'm going to say, you better celebrate my Thursday. I never tell you I have a chichibe.
Regional youth organizer in the fruit plane. On of reference.
Now, another serious thing. You don't know or your investigation. Keke. I tell you, look what court to say, or you could. Mechasa. As I said, more TV stations, FM stations, you know. And come on, me jai court to call. Let there be a Ghana how TV station, FM station, Titro, Wontumi movement. No more, mamma, tell me lecture Ghana for see politics. I'm on some.
Not like Trabukwe.
When you scout, now I'm home and I'm a kid. Yes, cow.
Where they are Mogun and the main same community. Parliament as not
No, I can't tell. I don't have the interest to go there. I don't have the interest to there. Now, you don't know time soon, you know. Almost the look to my baby 8 years. The time so 7 you know. Now instructions are Sane Cose. Moon ye dana, Moman and San in them. Madame Catro. When you hear people talking about NDC, PNDC, no, certain men, some people for ye bibia. Many bring more. Chain Andy. No, NDC, PNDC. Yahumbo. Ya ken kan baba kosebo. Ekwa kwesi CPP for. Ya te back kosebo. Yahumbo. Yahumbo kura ya te back kosebo. I read a lot. NDC nisi na no NDC for ko Arise Ghana for ko demonstration will be procession.
Akamba.
Is it normal? But that is the NDC for you. To trust them, patapa.
Is that from our president?
Young Phoebia, young Bianya, we are a babo. And for a company, you know, I had the gumba and I said, for a house for
house.
Bali. That is the characterization of NDC. MPP in opposition and Komoko demonstration and Katu will be one. And Cassian and Ajazira in Abrocase. And NDC, it is not news. Yes, it is not news. Why? Because you come from a tradition, Bia. Woman, dear Patapan to trust some Yabo.
Is it because MPP form pussy sack things in Tiana?
The traditional, going back to the UGCC, you know, Patapan to trust somebody, no Bugashi, no Garaki. Yabo, Ubahu, and Crawford Cassa. It is not with their tradition. It is not. It has never been UGCC, Congress Party, United Party, Popular Front Party, and National Liberation, NAL, PFP, Progress Party. It is not their tradition. Yes, that is the chosen tradition. Akamba okutatu asamba no baka akamba okutatu said we yanum ya from yanum some people never come okutatu and can be worried, but on this okutatu the yanum they say him there what you say. So going back to the days now we dey see here
this okay
Womo the committee that was set up recommended say kojo chikata ni mhubi kojo chikata ni mhi the white paper that was issued no GAK Akinsi no womo yi kojo chikata free as a lawyer. Well, it is a white paper. What you say womo ye konya no ba kwa na me rupa mi na kire ye di womo asem kun womo ka dwane ye amedeka ne tekpo sen womo dwane ye. Nobody knows whether they are alive or they are dead. You understand? Now, a dear boy, Ghana for say, but no more. Petro guye na be soldier no I twice one nsuo toye nti fulani you know dia nantwie kwa no kopie so no muhu ye senka wo hye a dwerebe a nka security for no more password. Tis so free soon a kumasi concran cra. I would draw on a barrier or now you should password na what you muko. And this. So and this if I know be jubilating over my Thursday no I want no I am a friend and this you understand. So that is the end. So then
we NPP amanyo ko ni ma omu streets
ese katete junanka F studio ha say no ma betra
NPP ideologies.
Well, you can ask them. You can ask them. That is why I'm saying
should it be lectures in Kwasi be that's a lecture
lecture no lecture program be ananka e beka bakosim nyina. That is why I'm saying that look me after me NPP term no I'm going to form this is the global movement for Mahmoud Bawumia
Mambrusi.
And you know this global movement I'm forming for Bawumia no. Yeah, restricting Bawumia just as a flag bearer. No, we will tell the history because you see by August no I'm no longer at the NPP headquarters. August no we celebrating Gurungungu. So the global movement for Bawumia no
will be launched.
We'll be giving lectures. Lectures. Kulungungu adabia manfo de somo bo MPP fo na bombo tofo na udifo no mo betemenka it is going to that is why I said global movement for Mahmoud Bawumia global assassin wiase babia yes movement for Bawumia projecting and piloting the image of Bawumia. But ye de ko wiase babia So the link be no in the NPP and the UP I'm missing the missing links no. Then you'll be filling those missing links. But you will come to Osafoma for the no. Because this global movement, remember, so because ethnic group way amwa amagana for hundia. Oboa, no correct. But like you are saying, it is the NPP as a party that should have taken opportunity. But who blame NPP for? Oh, some be a me imagine one my imagine some person NPP no. Some be for imagine massa.
Say nana eba ne sanso a emwa ma omanfo no moyo timamofo na NPP ba omunya faso wo so no. Entimi hu ni amanyoko no eye because say was sad history we nyina won ma omanfo betimi ate.
Exactly.
No matimi hu na dia na montu de to no be ye bibi obetimi say no. Ade ye we a emwa yenya say abro.
Yeah, abro so nye. Akamba kotwe to NDC called demonstration. NDC for say Sabi Jamfi or ya file stay. Court no say monfaha. Ha mo ka say umbe fan derby. Time say umbe fan derby. Wako file appeal, wako file stay. Yeniye. What is the legal implication? The legal implication is that one file stay there and you won't call demonstration no.
Yes, but
that is the law.
So contempt to manner.
Exactly. In the Supreme Court case of the Espati Afoda 2001-2002 Supreme Court of Ghana Law Report. Page in Amurafi. Go and read. In Espati Afoda, Pega JSC. On case bu other busuo. Binuma Gini as a Sebeka contempta. And you say what bu other biso as in the case of Sito, Espati Sito. Espati Sito also you get in the Supreme Court case. So the Ghana Law Report 2001-2002. In Sito case, the Supreme Court said there must be an order. Now order no busua and no contempt. In Espati Afoda, Espati Alote, the problem is a side court. Espati Canada or Japan. In all these cases, the Muntie 3 Supreme Court. In all these cases, and ya order been a wabusuo, but a comment, a conduct. Conduct. More than my file appeal, my file stay. When you go on demonstration, and you appeal this stay no, either. Oh, because the appeal no file any stay no, 12 July. 12 July in so yet. What a mark of demonstration. In law, good lawyers will tell you, say, that conduct now we are, you are scandalizing the administration of justice. Nichi say, near we are, one boo,
court
any court to do boo, any court to find who dear, santi a content.
And I also been take the matter up, and I say, when they go to court on the 12th of July now.
Now would they go to court? Because now the law in law.
No man quite me from.
No, the law will tell you say it's moot. A power matter from the rule of folly notice. So I discontinue.
It will be to me and continue.
What's that?
Obin to me in fan.
You can say to them because I said back demonstration na we. Na third also no. Back demonstration na we mboa.
They me foul, they me can say no more ye no. A contempt of court. Na me foul lawyer.
I can do it.
Jamma me, I'll be
but person me foul. You can say them. Met me.
I'll take them.
But it's a very serious thing. Very, very, very serious thing. My family appeal, my family stay. In determine.
Now what nam council?
Oh, nam council. What to be the legal effect? Appeal no file no. Because what could demonstration na we. Enti appeal no yamutu. Stay no yamutu. In law, lawyers will tell you say this is a moot action. Yes, any bibi aye bio. Now who can over file appeal because say over file stay. Now what could demonstration say? Ya ka de ye Jimmy say ye nim nyansa say ni oye no. Odo na ye smart. Sabi Jamfi and their lawyers, omujili say be smart. oh yeah, you file your P, you file stay, you make up.
I addition and now must you
They know. That they told say ya can you kwatinto. Tibongoso, nti yam. Na wajina bada na wachero na.
Demonstration no mokwa lawyer na hia.
Well, I almost yeah, that is their question. But as a lawyer, as a law-abiding Ghanaian, as a politician, as a statesman, nobody is raising this issue. Maintain a lawyer for be a resi. Maintain a judge for a resi. Maintain a politician say resi. Maintain
lawyer some ya wo problem wo judges e wo Ghana ho. Police form no more problem. Even military no more problem. But for ya so what to mu gu mountain so a na for you no more problem ya no. No makobo no ma se apa o mabu. Apa pe bi mu tiri.
Waka ne Samija what year Samija fi na say more kind no I think 2020. Na say wante. I say the brother me fire say these soldiers they are tying. Oh you should
they will sack them.
I say it is contaminous.
Contaminous act
with the NPP. No, it's a serious thing. A political party, and nobody is trying to call himself Sammy. Calm down, Sammy. Nyawu di attention so baba.
Lawyer, so a lawyer ni.
Yeah, he's a lawyer. Parliament and then you the NPP MPs
sitting there.
One can't just speak and say, look, this conduct by the NDC is dangerous. Invite them to Parliament. Oh yeah, invite, because Parliament has powers. Parliament can invite the president. Invite them. You understand?
Can I come afraid the day you?
Monfreo. Na Minister for Finance Abeka say COVID is sikanuni. Breakdown specifics na man NDC MPs are saying say any mumema ba musudia mude yenyai aden manu ine ham wiase Ghana ham we nyina amani huna mi hu nyina afiri mano oko am ko ka bere obri bo henye opekasa lawyer we pekasa men pekasa me betra na me no motena bo niamam ni yesua bibibia. So that is what we have for the Martyrs Day. And I am happy say omugusua omu eye bibia. Once again ya ba me group no ba me NGO no ba me francia tokro bi no afi missing links ni nyina se nka me NGO no wo ha kana no Martyrs Day lawyer for no ye no na me so me global movement no
how your lectures
na me so me lectures to give Ghanaians the opportunity. A lawyer for nkiti ya wo maba wo munya ni tete ye so ka Martyrs Day kura onim grant. In politics, it helps us. Yeah, NPP for. Yeah, Dankwa Buzia Dombo Asefo. We should trumpet to the whole world. Say, traditional. Womun pa womun wasem. Womun ye nokorekafo. Womun nyankopon di womochi. What is on this? I start to cross on by womun elections. Can they do it? Oh. NPP ayama na ye come. Womun be national na na otwemi you. That is your better way. But in fact,
someone say what does you?
Oh, now what did the MPP for your primary national? Now did the polling stations crash now what? What you want dear? I find this in my two MPP. I don't think NPP as a party, we should let our light shine. Roman Catholic for or some Malcaniano and sharing. Wow. And this guy and this from the moment committee na ya me so I support it, I endorse it, I encourage it. I want people to support it to show that, to demonstrate that open transparency there and one young MPP. Now I am auditor general's report. I want most of our people should go and read auditor general's report. District assemblies, municipal assemblies, metropolitan assemblies. Anye non-political kofi sika amanfo edi sika yera.
See our public account committee one.
Public accounts committee no so nantimu abisa sika wa muka. Public accounts committee. It took the occupiers Ghana na go Supreme Court na occupiers Ghana catch auditor general say you can surcharge them. Abasi no one say auditor general say charge you be. what is our secretary?
Payana.
Bisabe, Minkan be. I don't think baby. Bisabe.
So be discount district level.
Regional level, national level, no. Mera bisabe. Untem baby. Obi MC. Omoma no impress. Oba e wan kantoni ye. Ekoye bibia ye. You are nominating for regional minister. Vetting committee say ya differ. Next time yet here no more approve. What signal, what message have you sent as a country? Both NPP and NDC. What message? DC, Yaman accounts. One shiny ye. One same bebre. Ya promote to your naming of regional minister. And the whole parliament as a body to me.
Oma Kleno.
Parliament to me as a young bro top. And Timothy Transes when I make a pet, quite a bimba, binimus, be done. Oh,
Ghana.
Ghana, ya quite be Muka Bronya to Cromo, be quite be what Domase, Mutase, quite be woho, Mato quite be Sidano. Mesora, born in Tinemy DSTV Bohona measure. Because any man be show on man. A bro at Jenny and then the whole parliament, Minister for Finance about brilliant presentation. But oh yeah, bro, come on, be a come on.
I had to mention.
But a moment specifics. Public Accounts Committee is there. And come on, person who better accounts be crammed and women refer to public accounts.
Come on, a joint committee.
It is
a finance committee. No,
there is nothing wrong.
Then the paper 5 or maybe on the canoma join on my place.
There is nothing wrong. Minkrata and Yejifim. Found to NDC. So NDC, they are not catch there.
Yeah, that didn't be a moon no more. Yes,
I know what be sabe. NDC the case bem penia. And just so, but NDC the transparency. Oh, sanity.
And before this young man.
Oh, Dabi, minim Dabi, just I don't want to go there. President Jerry John Rollins, Abacha made $millions of dollars. Abraham Rollins, or as he cannot do the movie to her. I mean, NDC, Sabika Frato, what would you know? And NDC, any NPP. BBM. And Yano, we are the pesetas. And yes, yeah, and tell me, Nasa, no, yeah, Shana, yeah, it was more serious.
Right. Lawyer, na no Obibuahe, I am letting Deputy General Secretary Dima NPP Amanyo Kuno, and pay Yano AD and Kumo Ghana won't come and you did in the state of Ghana. I didn't tell bet me about on Facebook now. I can carry
the nickname alias Mampusi. The Mampusi train driver. Mampusi train driver.
Right. Lion Rakati about Betoja, IMF. I'm out for Yam Siwomu. Say 1 year. Government, social interventions, how do I bar from 2017 up to 2019 now? COVID be boom, Munafe Bay and Sembibria, Betone, Ghana and Tony Swan. 1 year, na government, no, ever suspended some of the social interventions, how do I all ye? Bidim say, and this Aman you couldn't call IMF, Echo bailout. Amen, MPP for cassette, ya. I feel Omanga Santes woman to talk from no, Oma Fata Free, some call IMF.
Yes. President, I say Omonko IMF. There's nothing wrong. Circumstances, no, NPP and this, you know. Beyond no kind of way.
Yeah, and quanted them.
Fast difference. Just a way why didn't say, oh, yeah, Obe Cane, Ubeti near Kosu Yase, Obesha near Kosu Yase, Umonita near Kosu Yase. I was a baby, I was a mechanic, this as an answer. Because say, and this because I'm the British, me, I'm missing your Cosi Pratt. Cosi Pratt can send me blah, me, Tiana, look, vast difference. This issue of MPP, Econo, MPP for COVID, MPP for Ukraine, it is true. In honesty. Let's be very honest and sincere. Unhia so be MPP ni, unhia so be NDC ni, unhia so be to be a Ghanaian and to be an honest person. The one, Russia as a country, as such the whole of Africa. Yes. Two, Russia control Nyama Bibre. It has learned that about 21 countries in Africa eje omo wheat and maize from Russia and Ukraine.
Okay.
So the invasion of Russia, no, the invasion of Ukraine by Russia, no, it changing Nyama Bibre. If you underestimate the strength of Russia, go back to 1945. In fact, people are saying that Putin is the richest man in the world now, maybe apart from Saudi. Putin is the richest man. Now Putin's invasion of Ukraine, I see Ukraine person or joining NATO. Well, different varied comments. But me, I think Ukraine is a sovereign state. Or person joining NATO. What is wrong about that? Osima invade. Russia invasion of Ukraine. We are seeing next week, Germany is going to ration gas.
And another chase.
Gas no or yeah. We be nyabi. As we are talking today, Sri Lanka or the private cars me mamo petro.
Commercial.
Ecuador, or what yes, Argentina, Pimpem,
yeah, Belgium.
Maybe I mean,
boss about me the Belgium, the Belmont lawyer, Bekawas Manad, and what to say.
I don't want to say, I'm from
Belgium, Diano.
I'm from Belgium, UK. At yes, here. All over the world. You know, the Russians' economy, no, do you know, sir? The Russian currency and the Chinese currency, and I remember down. As of say Pananda, monita na currency ni mienu na wa modern pa. Ni mienu. Omo rabo na Chinese yan. You see? Now I didn't cry to kwana enya say ni amanfo speculate no. Why? Lieutenant has decided to block the passage of items via every Russia, Kaliningrad. Lieutenant say, you are catching you say, Yamfa embargo into Bibiaso until you block. Russia and Nora, look, okay, no, say no, that. Ya what and Russia catch a lieutenant say, hey, blockade in 1 year through. Until let's express a China question that Jordan. Lieutenant here, Russia invade Lieutenant tomorrow or Monday.
There's a teki another than
I didn't know take it to be no more sir. Now NATO has beefed up the security from 30,000 to almost 400,000.
So NATO for no team in Bibia and Femfa near Kosono.
You see, because the problem NATO is facing is because Ukraine ain't a full-fledged member of NATO.
Okay.
So Ukraine is a full-fledged member of NATO. And come here, sure, say by now, the third world war number. Oh yes, looking at because Putin a real tasso.
So onyai.
But you the next 2-3 years, what will be the effect on Putin? Because to understand that even Europe, you catch us say, wow, bobo, ewa Russia biano, one free one ma, wake up na ye kon katano.
Nana, Belgium dienini. Belgium demonstration I'm for a testing mountains. And to wow here, Wontumi TV on Facebook, who final with TV. Man for Belgium na TSC Krum say, and you know din or say cost of living, or Belgium. Into almost ATX Krum.
It is not only Belgium, airport.
Aye.
One cancel. Oh, cancel. And I'm come off leaders and I know mobile one down. Baby charter plane. Baby charter plane.
Cause any pen ma
de ketwa. So you can't be see IMF no so no. So when you have these problems now, and your NPP for and your boapaye and your sikadie and your circumstances are such that you need to go to the IMF. It is at this in China. Oh, him, munim, Onyanko Ponchebo, Abashana Bamo, no, so
now I'm a bomb pires or mine because yana.
Oh, no, more MPs and Shafwa White say, ye levy. Near Banano, Susu Binyano. When Yan, Wama, and Shifita. Oman Shifita.
So, Nana, Omana yet, Chireno. As I directly when the year Quebebu said, Ubi Betina Kunyasua, send a Tibiano, Mammy, Tucha Kunyano Tessono, now Munto for Muto for Manani Jabba. And this piece. That is why I tell you, I'm say, Ebeya haram. So the MPP better and this year. Kramonika harama, I can say, the dangerous part. Achiwa dear any danger haram. Oh, ye levy no, I'm fat. Yeah, ye levy, I'm fair, and yeah, but ye levy, I'm starting your bosom, say. It could be 2 months.
And not 3 months or 4 months, cry. Stretches, my little knowledge in economics, stretches in your firm. You understand? It will not some George, no treaty, sir. I, ye levy by tea, men family sikanya, Nedi can one of the Jatum say. No can you not correct? What's over Zicano Yam? A Momo fair. I mean, it's common sense, no? It is common sense in recent times. Says he cannot do so now or the Sunday. And yes, I'm Dutch, then DC. Never catch us say, why common sense, oh, wagon. She can obey Kitano, Pafo, what about to watch it? Oh, the crowd about a boss or why I never. And the trouble, now you are quite answer what trouble, or call baby, filling station in a mobile phone to know. Society calling
but people are complaining, say, I say, technology now, yeah, today, say, bedroom baby, cry, no try the young test can talk, table man, cockrane, but was a woman in him, dear war, so I can't no,
let's use it for the next 50 years.
Ubi abetiase.
Next 50 years, with the advent of free senior high school, no. Be a bit my. But meaning big crowd, sabi on go school than Utimi Sunday. Sikana would go mobile phones when I was sending no. And you what to your own advantage. To your own advantage. So some George got so na menya na Aruna Drusu no bossa hey sibo. Look, I am saying sir. Near NPP phone said, let's put our hands together. And this is the yet. You need to go and see you better do. I am not boasting. I'm not being arrogant. I'm being honest. I'm being sincere. I am not boasting.
208, how much power?
Sir, I'm going to say, put our acts on Brophobia Museum. You think put our acts together. Brophobia Museum. I am not boasting. I am not being arrogant. I am not being respectful to NDC. No, I respect them. But I'm being sincere and honest. So MPP call IMF. Now you talk about COVID. COVID, you know, when you say Barcelona, your problem are you facing in a COVID can be. Yeah. Barcelona, no need sikapa from a man for Copac. Yenya Barcelona krono ukomwa eno bi na omo ye no wo enkran group na no honoma the Marine Drive the Marine Drive no be na Ghana ha no uko Barcelona krono ebi wo and the Marine Drive I am challenging officer Marine Drive enkran de no wo mu wia sika wo mu benya no tourism no Cape Coast Castle ne Castle ne for National Cathedral, Cape Coast Castle, Osu Castle, Sikani na kabum, enru quarter of Marine Drive. But you go Barcelona. So go Barcelona pa yini hoya, COVID ni hoya. Sama sa brahasino. Uba nante ben kwensiba mi yansana nai. Free street no sa ko fon so na no sa. want to COVID no affect wo mama affect wo musikasem affect stadium ana wo mko va club bia ni Ghana wiase a obeti maka say COVID affect no. So COVID plus Ukraine. The answer is what? IMF. We call them the Bretton Woods institution. Ghana has joined that. Ghana ko debia, Ghana ko jisika ho debia. But like you are saying, no,
it's not going to affect the social interventions.
That is what media media affect be me yapa se me be wo makurase. But ti makurase me nyina kurase. Koko bo scholarship nti. Niman kamement and kameme na hwane no. Say a confetti free senior high school. Ebeye me ya papa. Apart from that, the minimum police be affected by me. Yeah, kurase for the adia ebe ye me more pan free senior high school no. Because me de bia meka obi a me hwan prayer da. Mabo adwe ato no, maton kresin, akopegya ato no, makope koto ato no, matwa hwede ato no, maso anchechera ato no. Wa ma doko kwase pa, makwa burubodie. Ma brewa kurase pa. Na me ada no man na menya free senior high school. Ekoko scholarship nem papa okoko. Enchirema no a because in my family me na me first born. But by virtue of me that opportunity no. Me wo nuanu mo lawyers am wo fase no mo lawyers. E ba ko pe me nko am de. Sa na obi so nya sa advantage no a. Nko no so timi yesa. Onu ni ti anya yi wanya. So free senior high school there me de damakoma so chem bibia. Uka free senior high school amara media mentehe. Media no de free senior high school. I say 2025 media ni say me de me mampuru senior esi akonya so. Media no me de me 7 January 2025 media ni say me de me mampuru senior esi akonya so. Ghana akonya so. So yes, it is true because no, there's a problem now in Tunisia. That problem here, IMF package no deba. Now trade union in Tunisia. No, so this no, they are kicking against some. That possibility is there.
I was say, I'm much Ghana for.
Well, yeah. So
now man for the who say when ever.
Yes, I win your person with the free with the Emeka home, we in free with the Emeka home. Because you see, we don't need to toil with education. It's very, very important. Makana Debia, when I was a minister of state at the Interior Ministry, Consa one prison, kill list, armed robbery, rape, murder. This check it with due respect show more level of education. So yes, the COVID and Russian invasion. Russia. No, because Russia will go to Lithuania. Russia will go to Lithuania. And Lithuania is insisting that you no say young for blockade and to be biaso. And Lithuania is a member of EU.
Yes, I'm a count Moswa. I'm a count my baby.
And Putin is more or less like in the book of Nebuchadnezzar. It's quite unfortunate, say. Ukraine, Ukraine, member. What you say? Ukraine, member. Etinama NATO and the responsible. But now, Joe Biden of all sides. Now I'm sorry, Ukraine. It will be difficult for Russia to overcome Ukraine. I am telling you, it's highly difficult, if not impossible. Impossible. Excuse me. Because see, Russia can not name say, in the Ukraine, Ubenya resistance. Russia underestimated
Ukraine.
Yes, the Ukrainian invasion. Now I'm saying it because I've read a lot, I've studied a lot, and so Russia no wakania. Now it will affect Russia said the crowd in your fat and cassette. But 2024, 2025, 2026 now. One multinationals no winning na see OBMP, 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 OBMP. Yama more Champions League. Yama call World Cup nibi. Yama unye way putting on the on farm. So if NPP is going to the IMF, Obribwahe have no. But me my caveat, I know Professor Jamba Fokai. I say monitoring, transparency, accountability. That is, do you mean that is my caveat?
And I talk to say, yeah, you said that the baby, I say.
Oh, well, yes, I may be in Tokopeni, dear. I wish NATO will go all out and protect and defend Ukraine. And then, may I sure say, by bed Wednesday or Thursday, no, on your invade Luthanian, not here. And the one here, and then Ajigong, yes. Then we should expect it. But looking at the intransigence of Russia. No, and Russia.
I want so much.
China, you're number one. China, you're number one.
That's a Russia for
China, you're number one. Me say China, me say China, China, number one.
Then no muji.
No, you see, they want to the global politics, you know, share with the after the end of the Second World War, then with the construction of the Berlin Wall, with the USSR, then with the advent of Gorbachev, the advent of Margaret Thatcher, Emma USSR no eguye. Imutete Croatia ba, Lithuania ba, we ba, Poland no nyina no mo socialist ni nyina ba fam. Eye Russia yapa. China wants to dominate world politics. China wants to say history there see maybe ni see we na champion. Maybe ni we na champion. Maybe ni we na champion. Because you see in 1945 when Hiroshima and Nagasaki were bombed. You know, 1930, yeah, Hiroshima and Nagasaki were bombed. And at the end of the Second World War, you know. China is now a superpower. You see, China, yes. So for the past 100, 150, 200 years, in the UK, in the US, and in France, and in Italy, no, I dominate here. Says China, mama. So you're moving him there, Phyllis, by the next 10, 20 years in the Ukokra. The younger generation should expect what to be the dynamics in geopolitics in the world. China will be a major. So, and China is playing the thing well. Because after 1990, China no exposure to the world in a pet. In fact, Gorbachev and Margaret Thatcher, na buaman de China, as they say. So, what time Berlin Wall, Bubu, you know, Monsieur Gorbachev in Pabone, and so never. And the China is superpower. Gonna your opportunity say, sir, abontene they say. Yes, sir, democracy they say. Sir, Kabimami Kabi they say. Sir, capitalism they say. Sir, you bet when you say. Sir, we are here they say. So from the 1990s up to now, no. So I tell you from 1990 up to today, no. Technology na e kwantapa.
O jiri say technology na ma o madu ba bi o madu ama o manya sa ahode ni gina so an.
Say o person improve. Nti bibi obey ya obey improve bia. Na ayi na no na wo mo call Rwanda no. Commonwealth leaders call Rwanda. Pokagami ka asem o mo say COVID adrona Africa ye no. Ye dia na beba mpa no about the next 3 years. Abi brampa dia
omumu ye yo
dabi ye na yakaye Africa for leaders no ko
si emu ye ho
eja owrampa cho
o dabi na wa ya de na se na wo obuna bonfia
na wa adura COVID Africa dia ye be ya
o ye ba na onam obi ma se na wo jibi
oh be ya djuma dia be tiba ya djuma pa dia mfie miensa
o mo se ndudo
and me kan wi na me ye wa ni na ja African. No? COVID 3 years. So you see, but China, ye COVID the draw. The jury is the one or the bed now trim you and never COVID through. So there's something seriously ongoing. It's like when you look at the world politics, also most of the French-speaking countries in Africa are now joining Commonwealth. Yeah, French-speaking the Togo, Rwanda, Cameroon, Gabon, they are joining Commonwealth. Because they have realized that reliance on France, when they so that years back, say, Commonwealth of States, because or Rwanda. When they so that say Commonwealth States leaders, Koshia, Gabon, baby. And so, so that is the so MF going NPP Ghana government going to MF now. Your policies in your baby. Yes, on two policies not to answer. It could be that even policy to be one man. I bet to say Tunisia, you know. The Baba trade union will kick against it. Government of Ghana will kick against it. What you say? Now, Mr. Me, yes, I'm going to say 11 no much more because 11 no means to be a mobilizing resources power. And it is some judge. Got tweet
and this is for him pay.
No, okay, Marty, and this can be and this for pay with Yasamity. Who think about one Hamasolako? Kabako no say we defeat me. Kabako pa a man mine concan. A man a two a man nipa water, a man nipa the sen was it trim quenimu.
Near Mamoso as a track anyway.
And this is for
the name of one crofone as a quenim.
Whatever I'm from
and young was a far budget and call parliament yet parliamentarians and I beg a bomb who buy our water trader.
Who can say for one? Oh, now the passion, dear Bia on pay. Passion, patting, paka, or mope. But have you so? Oh, baby, can say, come back up. Now, President Mahama, General can say, perfect, fine. Proper policy bay. And not the buy.
Now, when you say, the young requirement for no base, I'll let you take.
Yeah, because you see, if we're monitoring things very well. I read an article in Business and Financial Times, one written by one Ajibwadi. In fact, I say, oh yeah, you are Prudential Bank or Provincial Insurance. I followed City FM program, we were Alisa. And the speakers were Professor Peter Kwete of ISA and lawyer David Duarte of AB Duarte. Then there's another one. No, you're talking can no. If you follow these lectures and the comments and the, you know, and then you realize you've got yes.
So would Ghana bounce back to the days of 2017, 2018, 2019?
It is possible. So Ghana started with IMF around 1950. And to occur, we have 18 or the 19th time. Or what? Na nema ye no afrim no akọ no afrim no akọ no afrim no akọ no afrim. It could possible say the che Ghana join here betima ba say bosumi numa na nsia na nema ye. But the way I see how things are going on in the world, especially COVID crowd here about from this year, the Russian invasion of Ukraine and the consequences thereof, because you see crude oil, we are super Fakasianya crude oil. Now Russia has threatened France to say, "Shia, obahun yebisi." France impo. France. Ne yanoma yawa bibrem hanam de nchena na yeyirem. But this is an opportunity for African leaders to put their hearts together. Transparency, accountability. African leaders. Oil and Nigeria be produce in a day, no. Oil and Malaysia be produce in a day. Oil and Nigeria be produce in a day.
But why do?
And I'm making and transparency. And Africa, Africa now. Huh? African leaders be almost want to send DC for. African leaders be almost want to send DC. Yes, I've been coming back. And I always want to see one year because I made NGO Nubabana Global Movement for Dr. Baumbringer. We will be organizing periodic lectures for NPP communicators. Periodic lectures for NPP communicators. Enyapa.
Lawyer, waka communication was me. Yenhwa de aban party na wo aban. Wa wo aban na wie. Party na communicators a omo do so a omo betimi aton aban no niema oye e de aba abontin. One part aban na yen hye bi te se yenfa na esi yenra. Let ne ba abontin no. Ekwa cabinet meeting. Nsuese na yepese ye. Ye wo party communicators. Ye wo mom wonim die wo sikasem tutu mom kasa de fa abane ma ye oye ho. Adedi ntimi fema wo no omo steady. No mo me communicate to the people of Ghana. En cheche mu kire Ghana for se bia weni and ye pese ye. Na ye senti and ye pese ye. Ni abeto atum boom na be ye ho. Ye koye e-levy. Ya tena ho. Ya hyehyade de no e wo dem. Ya nka nkyiro bia. Ye hu ya ne se aba beto dwa. So communication between the party and the government and abreki and adenesi ayentimi ebi fanfa wana.
Well, I think it is not the Benyoka Nokre. On this one, I will salute NDC. On this note, I will salute the NDC. Me da utana bo kwadura
in America.
Yeah. Let's say the NDC, when they were in power, can organize. Obaneboama, Okujato Ablakwa, Fles Fusukwache, Sameja Mfi, with Omugurus. And this in mind, sir, Ombetumakui, a deputy minister or minister for youth and sports, Brabelle Chai. No, the Wakosha baby. No, my friend.
Communicators across.
No, Bellech. No, my friend. Agrek. No, Bellech. No, the figures in the Bikura world, my statistics in boy, and Yamatabon.
Let's go.
No, dear mama. So on this one, you see that look, the NDC, I have the monitor NDC for no.
A busy book na do so do.
Yeah, MPP.
As a book, quote.
And yeah, quote. But I think the MPP must up her game, honestly. Also, me no transia me ka say. Well, baby, also baby, ya me dia fire. Na Isa, Isa, Professor Peter Kwati ebe ma lectures. Lawyer David Duarte, one of the best legal firm in Ghana on me corporate law. Then there's another one, Gallup also. City FM there. Na me ni nkane. But me monitor nya extras no bi kura wo se mom kan. That shows that I'm serious. Wa woni am kire no. And this for no kura kasa meje. Me pay me bije. I read the Daily Post, the Informer, the Anchor. Oh, me papers in me talking. Then Business and Financial Times. Can we, as a party in power, be honest enough to tell us every region biano Business and Financial Times the Baba Bontini biya yet to be my communicators ana. And so me no transi shebabia me de nam me de COVID me de yeah I don't expect say be a communicators na going to be do some but my other ma simplify bibi na ma wa say oh
asati person
you know asati person. That is why I'm coming out with my global movement for Dr. Mahmoud Ba. No me who say bibi
the loopholes
is a sign. In terms of politics, in terms of this, in terms of that, in terms of this. Yeah, they are in any market, they are no market. But car no buono, a cosro.
But now to what extent? Ubi akofa tomato box bako. What achievement here? 1.5. Ebedun kaya 8 million. How?
Yeah, be an akasi kano.
Na the nakasi kaben kwa.
Do you say,
it's yeah, kasi attitude. Yeah, timemufo no. Yes, yenka ho ne ama no so boy de ana.
Certain and kabiti say if we organ you start ya be. You start ya be. 1 2 3. No ahwe no mama de answer. Onkofa ako tomato somra. You think that you start na ya de eba no or de ba. Omo de ba ma oreso brofo oreso. Enya You want to start a you start program. And yet, my man, no, I no. Book, no, my baby. But Bimusu Mamma on says you could done him that. But your name, say, Oka Domabo, Okon Cranquantaco for board, ba. The mathematics and a cry in board, no, a question. Naga. And I don't know what year I was a national services or more year for 30,000 acres.
Yes.
I disagree.
Are they?
Meme yakuanio me do me pam
omko aduane me you disagree.
Look, sas Ghana akrache for the baby no ka babo no be de to so na mo ko fa from place nyina na mo ye yana. Look, me yakuani he me tika from your boys na be kono dabu abe se nipa 4 no kwa baba bare nipa 7 ne koye. Again, I got you for please, it is dangerous for the national service to be no media me maado mato abeda mapo abeda maadoda na me maye o mani me mama ya bi kura nso akentene da
omuni ma de ko
mi se so on fa kentene mo ka chi de sei nso akentene da
bisa na champion kro ni
oh no na de na champion. Danu baba ko bia no me we bancha pesi a mbisa se wadi bancha pesi no oni bi da
na man bi ni
oni okono bancha pesi si so amene me bedi fi obi ni. This is a type of the crop of people we have in the system. What the be kwaye fu a enye ye no be kwa fom ho
onko
wa kwa fom da mama ye bi wa kwa fa bi no ye service out of the ne kwa national service onko kumawu nko ye adwuma obeko onko betanye no mfom so a onye bida sami obribo ahende na oda wo ye national service wo ye fu kumawudi a me ma abo kofie kof ko aso bom je hinanim sei woni je hinanim atwa no wo abo kofie no sa na so no kosi
ebo so a
na anasa dunsiri bi so na bo je hinanim na anim na ye fita atonso wa pepepe dia wo no wa ya no de atare so
na okro
ana sere bi no wa ria no wa puni so na guso bianam de fa ye yafu. So when you read some of these things, 30,000 national service, I'm saying, come on, please be very careful. It's dangerous. It's very, very dangerous.
You think say omanya that land no bet me develop the IBB come there some for some year.
The national service as a secretariat should engage some private developers. Private developers. I'm not saying it's 30,000 in an be a bank of 70 euro. Baby, no show 30,000 on there. So you can tell him, so look, you better wasn't it. A buru na bedo, banch na bedo, bankari na bedo, dear no bedo, you better wasn't it. Unim, you so wasn't it. You better kasi mo you autonomy. Me, say national service for some person solicit your opinion. I know of somebody or Mauritania. Oko Mauritania, a nipa tena produce kako. Ene momone ne ya omode ba no bi ba Ghana Nigeria no. Two of them are Ghanaians. Bakwe Asantini, bakwe Ghana Ngbeni.
Not Mauritania no oyekako.
They import about more than 10,000 tons of maize
bro
from Brazil. 10,000. What I say? Me a moving the Ashadana Edin or Ghana how? The my Edin.
Now, say, you din.
I mean, you're doing it. So, and Kasa, a dear, no say no, we can link up with the man. And can you Ghana, Banacran, I didn't see Kabaye national service 30,000. And can you discover Bania, maize, yellow corn?
No, my befako.
No, my befako. The man is from Ghana, another one from Ashanti region here. They are filthy rich. The one from Ashanti region employs about 300 people in the fishing industry in Mauritania. Yeah. You know, national service also person who from place go to the poultry industry. National service should enter agreement with the Ministry of Education say Namon Kuran Baby in senior high school and college of education in our family and national service you team up called Domain Crew. Domain graduation because Ampofo is a patron of the NPP. Elder dear on friend who yaman yourself. Then the municipal chief executive of Domain Crew. Nipa mi nsa obet me as we are talking na the dear okoka na womonko kwa. What we have been 600,000 best. 600,000 best.
Your mom music come even Bruno.
Okay.
I'm from Scamane even Bruno.
Don't tell me so obet my young kwandia. And then so national service can team up with them. No more boy. Now balance on my Ministry of Education. Only national service for Kasani and Kukonam, College of Education, Kukonam. Yet you gonna have then you are importing frozen chicken.
Of Adam Pum.
Of Adam Pum. Namutu say the papa. And so but the interest rate is high. Most of them are taking them loans from ADB, NIB, and the commercial bank. Now, or give loan no interest rate 20 something percent. Or better what produce more. Now to many now.
That's a good.
Oh crabanche, oh crab bro, nyadwa board here. You know, never do have I have a service as well. It's better I shall be a dean. What's on? 1 year dear. Obeka baby and wow party no.
When you're telling
about Obru behind your Pecasado.
Classic ointment. Hey, cool. Dama sunya be a bebo pa CD and CD about company for Swada Roma Ekraimu den Spanish power strength combined and take about 4 and a sky water so and a plumber is one of my bibias kama pa. Maybe no the state of Ghana. Memenda non cronia so the chase non so na pagya mu non kra gudi ma konfora betra de gudi mu nsem e de aba simaka kra bi achi be pagya mu na ma kwaba kine be na pamfo na ba na mo mansa na be kono there's this write up a very graphic for the buyer concerning wasafma for the NPP co opposition. I think say link it to the commenter opinion no no akwa say achemone asante na me pemeti na maybe aduro na amana akwa say lawyer na edi nkoma
daily graphic page 7. But you see, we know why people are crucifying or suffering. Yeah, no, but let me start from the legal point of view. Asafuma for no here for nekasa. And some no can say bia van koto abontanana. Or can say or cannot say to send me to away from here kanyana. That is the legal aspect.
Okay.
Because you see, in law, there have been 2 Supreme Court decisions. One year, Abena Pokuya versus the Agri-Development Bank. We are in 2020. That one was decided in, I think, 2019. Into one Abena on 2018, 2019 Supreme Court of Ghana Law Report. Then the other one is Raphael Kubaji versus, I think, Assemblies of God also. About the same year, so it will be 2018 or 2019. It's also 2 very important cases. Where would you know your lawyer copy? Where own your lawyer so copy? Then, fact 2, the Supreme Court case in Otaberi versus Taga Eye and others. Supreme Court has set the perimeters in the sea. In the Taga Eye, I think it was His Lordship Justice Bini. Ode se bidi bidding komo be mielu ni bidding komo ana me ne ba ko record be na ne o kan adwombone ewo mu a eno de
fako
wo de ko abontene a ontim osiwa onwene o tie ye. But in the Raphael Kubaji and the Abena Pokuya case, the Supreme Court is saying say me no din komo. Ye din komo. Now recordomia. It's a violation of my constitutional right.
Tiamra.
So even though suffer manful incident in some manful cabinet a bonimremu diamukrano. Ba betie ye ba be can wansem no. Ba pe contest within which he made that statement. Only contest na or yeah that statement no enobe. Now go back in history. In 1970, June 1970, I think it was 18 June 1970. Victor also can simbi ewo mrashe bedwam. Before then na Agama Dr. Agama waka simbi 16 June 1970. Agama kan asem no ne betu share na Victor so be reply. Amanfo publish Victor so dia no more. But look at the context within which Victor so said it. Shani Agama kan no Osha now tie ni Agama kaina. Then you because Agama said it in 16 June 1970. Vitosi replied in 18th June. Osafuma afuno na hwan nakasa. Yanam we yanyina yanka nokro bia otie mi na nopa. Edu ba bi kura o ma me kura wo kura wonti e na ma me kura de ne manyina nhwo mpem yanka. Yi mi yire we die de bia no aduane ma me otwa me de kete. Mbeboa. We dear yanka depends upon Nippon and Neka. It is not meant for public consumption. Yanam for fun. Yampana fun. Meboa kanokra me nyankopono. Match with dear with so mamuti monka some your paying bonnet. Match with dear I not that with yankan chile namfo. My son catch it with your chair. I'll go back up wada.
It
is not meant for public consumption.
What betrayal?
It is a violation of the person's constitutional right. So, one etete osafo mafo nesem rianamono. First, the context within which he made that statement. Now, when I know Nenakasa, now what was the purpose? Look, we don't need to sit down in this country and create unnecessary tension. Mati says Jataba, I respond. No Jataba, no Jini Sobaka be papa for NPP ni ho. Jataba.
Was it Asante?
Where Asante means what? What is okay? Jataba, what is the contest? How can you make a distinction between Achem and Asante man? Benina be for dance. So person tia bakosem no dia. Ask them, Benina, Benananum, 12 something, 13 something before dance.
Asante Achem.
At a can phone baby for dance. A dance is here for a dance, a Danny Benbes is a Danny face. A dance here for.
That's the meaning.
Yes. But young Colonsumpo. So in law. Then, so please, and people are making unnecessary. Ghana has a lot of problems. But I'm not defending Osafo, but I think I'm setting the record straight. Fahundie Asante for. If indeed it is true, maybe Osafo for granting him Ghana back or some semi obribuahe. The father is older than me. The father, my friend, Wofa. And just saw him about some cherry. Ghana Fahundie no, Abe Preno. It is a young crown be the Brunya Ukrum. Fear be Bronya DSC anymore. There is not a single ethnic group in Ghana Fahundie. One fan when him. Single. In fact, Transporter Togoland the crown. Saturday by me met your plebiscite. The SG and then Modesto Apollonum in Volta region, they were very, very instrumental. You cannot talk of Ghana Fahundie without talking of people from Volta region. You cannot talk of Ghana Fahundie without talking about Ronald Dallas and Amono Ewasro. No more so, Omono was so say Ronald Lassa, Yendi Fono. Yendi was part of Transvolta Togoland. Nalarungo was part of Transvolta Togoland. Nayirino. That is why Nayirino that's what assassin and they was assassin Togo and Burkina Faso. But Swahili no ha just about Nayiri in Ghana. And the DMN Wakase. You go to Western Central, Pagrant, Freddie Blake Wafano. Can be chira me say half for Mansia. Bafa Cotonou, Agric Minister Papa. Vitosu, Aram Ponsa, Joe Apian. Go to Bro, na your friend Western Ashanti. Judge Mensa Wafa, Master Boahin, DJ Boahin. They roll the plate. I am for Nana ya Kobrekum, a cram of water. Doma Inkru. Can baby chira me say, Ghana prefer who do you know? Kabi. I am a historian. I am telling you what. So, the big section. Let me tell you one secret. The big section now, yeah, coming in. In actual fact, most of them were resident in Accra. Most of them were resident in Accra. I think all of them at that material time. Why would you make sure no? Aha. Eti. Tisame me ya bununi nanka. So that is it.
Nana, is it fair, sir? A toda. You be ready meaning to same be near that to be one as ye create unnecessary tension.
People like Jataba name Madame for decay near the idea. Yeah, the better cover NPP and Tento.
NPP. I be affect NPP.
Oh, come on. Do you think Ghana baby Edri? Do you think? When they were signing the bond of 1844, Ghana Crown saying for 1944. 1944. 100 years. Bond of 1844, it was the coast statutes. But then, gradually, going back to the Aborigines of Right Protection, Bond of 1844, Aboriginal Right Protection Society. Baba Sias, just yes, and to a war in 1900. And your agitation for because the white man wanted to capture Ashanti. So Ghana to Wesley Wall in 1874, I never friend Sagrenti. So what is saying that? What is that? Sagrenti. I say Ghana to Wesley.
Okay. Now on Timmy Mono can't.
I don't know Sagrenti. Sagrenti war. In fact, Pempe was sent to Seychelles in 1896 to break Ashanti and Wadene. When the white fells about Noko ya bibiano, yasa to asetria, Mombetana.
No sorry.
Nina conglomeration of all these things in a man the same agitation for independence. The Gonjas, the Mamprusis, the Wallace, the Bimobes, the Dagatis, every group, every ticketed them no more. That is I think Fafra. Called Walam Bike Adamanum. Wanna catch it? You sit down, people should learn, people should know history. Ghana tribe be when free with Ghana non-tisao. If I told you was a traba in India, Nigeria mumna a one more pa, but certainly not Ghana. So what it is from Nam, Yabeshe, Yesi, no Biako Casa, Abanabaya, NPP Abanabaya, or
searching for
I mean, that is no, that is wrong, Please, let's be focused. Let's be focused. What to focus on Memphis or Namfom? A basic question who be that. That is a remarkable achievement for the Ashanti Kingdom. Hey, now, open a number, yes, the Ashantis of Ghana. The Ashantis of Ghana. I will do a broach leader. In 204, I think 204, 205. Or 204 went to London, not Trampakan. In fact, the history of UK Bachelor for the past about 400 years, 400 years. It means it's Sakrada. Because and then the records, yeah, this is a very powerful chief. Atinipako. So let the Jatabes, let them come to me. I will teach them more the history of this country,
Wow.
Yeah. In 1896, Kwasi Broni Kwatena Nkranza. Nti nkrono nkakra na wo ho no. Na won pese omo sign treaty of protection. Trobodam for an sign bi. Tano boase for an sign bi. Tano so for an sign bi. Boyam an sign bi. Ofuma an sign bi. Betachima an sign. Why? Because I'm saying well yan there. Who? What about kan no? Offense ben we owe allegiance to the golden stool. I have a copy copy of that treaty, that agreement. Trobodoman signed it 1896. Trobodoman signed it. Thanos one signed it. Oh, Nazavi me a master tactician. You're from Carlos Ancelotti.
When you're Pep Guardiola.
Pep, there's said, yeah, San Ancelotti, this shadow, no, I'll Pep, Pep, you said, yeah, so Pep, the Macachans, I feel in went to my cap. Now, Pierre, you see, the man, yeah. That will be the end of Pep Guardiola. Because Pep Guardiola is there, he wants to make sure, say, Babaji Cap.
Yeah, TSC for man, yeah, quite
Pep himself,
and remember that's it.
And not PSG, so, but at least you ran your milk anymore. There's a meeting on Manchester United. You say to me, yeah, my wife didn't know Yako, Bassa, because I'm running in a debate in
Chelsea. But it is one year Ronaldo by Chelsea.
Ronaldo, bank me apa. Because Ronaldo, only man can Manchester United carry, and carry you. Kofa Sado, Kofa. Varane crown at disappointment. Varane from Real Madrid.
I get you for the sports for the Bentley, their first sports.
Varane, Real Madrid. Varane disappointed. No, but Sadio Mane going to Liverpool. I think let's wait and see. Yeah, because Ericsson and Ryan now my monitor say Ericsson Abesanyama Liverpool, and I think it will be a very nice combination.
Christian Ericsson,
yeah, Ericsson. But you see, Ericsson combination with Salah no. And yeah, money no. So don't we ya. Onya ball no was back. O pigena ni kitwa no who say
Salah kwa.
Titi bibili ka friend captains. So odi na nse na nan ben kunu kura betwa. To say Bernardo Silva Emma pass and Modric Emma pass. O twa no say ya. O twa ball no kwa say land dependence la pa.
So
Firmino so pa. Diego Jota pass. Say
Manchester captain number 2 na
Maguire. I think that's also for soccer Barcelona. Now yeah. Now you come on sana ma Ro Ferdinand wa retire kra wo man sana more. Maguire nya dio. Maguire nya dio.
Oyo bo try this anya parade.
Oh, on the turning nya kra. Maguire turning nya kra.
O sing go for sika afie.
Oh, Maguire. No, Manchester, I didn't Ferguson so the drone coy. I don't know, rest of the do fan coy. Because Ferguson calling a team Van Persie, ordinary, ruining ordinary.
That's the name.
I cannot hear. And now, baby, Sam, so everybody, what team Manchester United? Do you think that 207 28 Mobitiman? Missy be a babanum. No, because Manchester United, as for Barcelona, I'm team Barcelona there. Barcelona can pick the form. Barcelona can pick the form. Onya, and Ross, Barcelona, La Masia, from
Lewandowski, Bekwana.
Lewandowski says, Casa BB, COVID, but Lewandowski is determined to play for Barcelona. He's determined to play for Barcelona. No, but I'm no Barcelona in your problem. O twetwesika bum ma place binum oh na close no de shame no na e wo soro nti na obi antim meto ye boys no na ye boys no so no onya de akro nim se na katua no woso say Musa Traore is going back to Wolves me yapa boy we is like Atamelo of free Barcelona me yapa papa Musa Traore going back to Wolves me yapa papa
close na shame ntiana.
No, the Memphis the pan Obama young and me you among Nibia say you. Memphis the pie. We are Baba to say I say Poba ball boy. Ball no dear free Poba. Ball not dear and never been about Gabriel you see. About Rodrigo. What you say about Cavamenga Vinicius Junior. What you say? Sa boys about song. Woman a ball na Babidru. Na unko ona born na babedu babia Raheem Sterling dey ono wante no wa che da che no ho ato o
ba Chelsea na
oh Raheem Sterling be ba Chelsea aro you baby no dey in fact the fact that Real Madrid the J Cup no nka English teams no omo person chess Spain ball about from so ball there and one Spain
better say lawyer Nana Obribwahe ena otene ka bia obechia obiana
me chia bia
kosia na yasewa
meko yasewa meko ko didi kakra ansa na meko
boss ba ma lawyer se cha no fa ko yasewa
ko didi kakra
ya dia si agudi ma konfo ne ba beto aso me di Kofi Asare frem atsem kwana na me no mbremu kwa me di kra junior Kofi nto fra boss ba na fe